What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with another Summoner's War video. In today's video, we're going to be blowing your minds away because we're literally making content on a secret dungeon, something that we haven't done in a very long time here, literally like 2 to 3 years here. Now, why is that? Because this is the first time, I guess, yeah, in a long time that we actually got a secret dungeon that could be super useful for the Summoner's War community. So as you guys know, we got the Wind Living Armor here and ready to go. This is going to be great for some of you up-and-coming players out there that don't have that copper skill ups, but more importantly for some of you guys that have been working for your Steel Fortress team, you know, providing a unit that has that beneficial block here. You can definitely get this one farmed out so you can level up and max out your zinc. Okay, so zinc is a fantastic unit to utilize for Steel Fortress, but a lot of the issues that people were running into when they built it is that they didn't have the skill ups that they need to, so they were getting a little bit behind once they got to that last stage or not being able to land that beneficial effect blocker right from the get-go. So now you can take advantage of it, get your farming in, and you're going to be good to go. Now, again, I want to go ahead and make a note here because I know some of you guys may already have zinc and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, Childish, like I don't need it, I already got it maxed out, like what's the point, like why would I want to go ahead and do it? Well, again, even if you already have, or if you even already have a different unit for Steel Fortress to utilizing, zinc is still a fantastic unit to use for PvP. A lot of people don't realize it, but skill 1, skill 2, and skill 3 are actually defense scaling. And so when we think about some shield will comps and units that would synergize well with it, there's actually one main option that I want to talk about. Shout out to this run right here. Okay, if you got a test chart right now, god tier test chart, god tier, you're gonna be able to get yourself super fast clears. Okay, definitely don't get away from it. All right, so yeah, so take a look at the zinc again. Let's go ahead and disregard the runes because we're not even utilizing it right now. Okay, just disregard it. But again, like I said before, all 3 skills are bringing in the scaling towards the defense here, so it's going to be a fantastic unit to build in a crit damage fashion. But then if you look closely here on skill 3 is actually going to have that 50% chance to land 2 debuffs here. So if we think about what units can do really well with it, there's actually a free-to-play unit that a lot of people used quite a bit when it first came out, right? Akamamir, all right? For those that don't know, this skill right here, Mock Crush, is going to be able to do a fantastic amount of damage here, 30% additional damage for each harmful effect on an enemy. So when we pair it with a Galleon, providing the defense break, and then we provide the 2 additional debuffs alongside from zinc and whatnot here. Akmabir is going to be a great unit to go ahead and finish up the wave and get that clear. So now I know that the recent change on his leader skill is not really going to benefit this all too much when we're talking about a you know, shield wheel comp here, but it is what it is. You know, the accuracy was a nice little bonus for people that had to take advantage of it. But if you built this you know, nice and slow, I mean, I think it should be a little bit easier to build and get the stats that you need because you're not so focused on, you know, trying to be the fastest unit and you know, get it done here. Now, outside of zinc, again, copper, great unit to build. Copper bulldozer, right? Immensity, literally one of the top free-to-play budget teams that you can utilize to clear a lot of the contents, a lot of the, you know, Guild War defense that we see today. And then in addition to that, you might be like, well, I already got a copper, I already got a bulldozer, right? I already got a copper, excuse me. Do I even need to go? Like, I would make the argument, if I had the time, I would make the argument to farm it out and get more copper skillets for an extra one, because just similar to like units like Kamoon, units like Galleon, there's a couple of units out there that I would personally build 2 to 3 times to have more options for siege. Of course, with regards to Guild Wars, that's not going to be necessary because you can recycle the compositions that you use, but in siege, there are a couple compositions that are really strong that you can use over and over if you have the obviously the room depth to go ahead and root it up, and they work really good here. Now, one of my favorite compositions to use for siege offense is going to be not only obviously copper Immensity bulldozer, but Kamoon Immensity bulldozer. So Kamoon is going to bring in that speed lead that you're looking for. It's going to provide the passive shield that you're looking for, right? Immensity, of course, you guys already know, skill 3, bringing in that first turn, so you can, you know, get the attack bar in, get that defense and critical rate buff, make it a little bit easier for you to ruin your copper, and then of course copper, you know, doing what he does best here, being able to ignore defense, assuming that his defense is half of the opponent, or at least more than half of the opponent's defense here. So the thing that I want to point out is that, you know, after you get the first turn and utilize this comp, the defense that you bring with these units here, combined with the shield from Kamoon, makes your units really, really strong, really hard to deal with here. So if you're looking for a comp that is very, very reliable, while it is slow, it is a fantastic composition to go ahead and use. If you, like I said, if you need another alternative for it, because again, when we think about Siege, you know, all these meta comps that are coming out here, it's not really so much as a problem to deal with it, but just to basically have counters for it. Because when we get to that, you know, second half or later stages of that match, we start running out of running out of options to go ahead and counter specific teams and whatnot here. So again, first off, if you need, you know, Steel Fortress here, you know, get that zinc, get it max out here. If you want to already have zinc and you're like, hey, I want to go ahead and build another one, or I want to go ahead and you know, I already have I already have like a Steel Fortress comp. I can go ahead and build this one, use it in a shield wheel fashion. And then last but not least, if you already have if you don't have a copper, get the copper maxed out, skilled out. And if not, you can potentially build an alternative one here or a secondary one here if you need more options for siege offense here. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to mention for you as far as this dungeon goes. And don't worry, guys, we're gonna have a lot more content coming in this weekend. This weekend I do have off, so I'm going to be making stuff up here. But I'm literally getting ready to run out the door and do some working out in the gym. But I wanted to put this out there because I feel like the sooner I can get it out, the better. And for those of you guys that haven't had an opportunity or really kind of just pushed, you know, Secret Dungeons aside, this is definitely one you don't want to miss out on. So if you guys found this video useful in any way, shape, or form, stop what you're doing. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.